There we go. Are we online? Yes, we are. So, my plan was actually to start streaming an hour and a half early. I was sitting there at 1:30 a.m. ready to go, just about to hop on streams, chatting with a friend online, and then I wake up hours later, completely puddled in my chair, like, apparently I had, got into, a good, long cat-like stretch in my toes and my arms, and, so just, settled in, this good stretch, I'm just gonna stretch here for a second, and then I was gone. And so, today, we are totally on purpose experimenting with a later stream time slot rather than an earlier stream time slot. Completely intentional. We meant to do this. Okay. Well, with that bullshit out of the way, we're gonna keep working on texturing the fur using this guy. ASMR. Probably not. And then we'll just go from there. I've added quite a bit to the music track. Guitar, Celeste, and so I'll just let that go, and I'll bring the volume down a bit though, so it's not too disruptive. And let's get rid of whatever this recording is. Yeah, oh man. That whole I'll stream at 1:30 a.m. thing. Didn't happen. I did have a nice little sleep in my chair though. Okay. I find this so satisfying. This just grrl of notes. I don't know why. I want to get that printed onto bracelets, get a tattoo of it or something. Something makes my brain very happy looking at that. Okay. Oh yeah, this one's coming down. Very loud. Let's actually start with you. There's something on the guitar. Feels a bit weird. What? You sound like without the overdrive. I don't have overdrive. Maybe that's what it is. Can you sound like without it? should leave the pressure on for a little bit. Okay. I don't know, maybe this new time slot will work out well. Let's see. We'll probably have 2 hours until 2 or 3 hours before the child wakes up anyways. There you go. Camera off for 1 second. I don't want to smoke on the camera. I am trying nicotine patches for the first time today, actually. In fact, I should go grab one right now so I don't feel the need to turn the camera off for a little bit of post-chair snooze nicotine. Oh man, I wouldn't consider myself super smart. I have good ideas every once in a while, but I'm a fairly logical person, and where I got it in my head that it was logical to stream every single night at 2 or 3 in the morning, when that depends very much on my child sleeping. That's not logical. There's nothing logical about that. That's dumb, is what that is. That's dumb. Maybe I was too tired to think logically. I'm gonna go grab this nicotine patch. I've never used a nicotine patch before, but I want, oh man. Look, the vaping's gotta stop. I was actually considering going back to cigarettes because there's less nicotine in a cigarette. And I was like, that's stupid. You're trying to quit cigarettes with vaping in the first place. And they're stinky. And they make you feel like crap. So now we just gotta cut the whole nicotine addiction out. It's too expensive and probably a little bit too dangerous as well. Standing out there in the dark by myself. Especially with what's been happening lately. It's been some scary shit the last couple of days. Okay, let's go get this nicotine patch. I'll be right back. and vaping crew. I hope that statement's true. Well, it's gonna need to be because that babe's dead. Oh, camera. Okay. Check this out. The Invisipatch. Okay. This is a higher dose patches used first, followed by lower dose patches for up to 12 weeks. Read pack insert before use. Wash and dry hands thoroughly before and after use. Apply to clean and dry skin using a different parts of the body each day. Remove plastic coating. Do not touch sticky surface. Press patch onto skin for about 10 seconds. Run finger around the edge of the patch to ensure sealed. Apply patch every morning to the skin with a thigh, hip, arm or chest. Remove the patch before going to bed. Okay, there you go. We're trying nicotine patches for the first time because we're sick of being addicted to nicotine. Let's see. Okay. You find a patch of skin need to apply this to. Wow, it's so shiny. Look at that. It's like, wow. It's so shiny. I'm trying to make it look cool. Hey kids, be cool. Wear nicotine patches. Don't clip that, please. That does look super, like, vaguely cyberpunk. So I'm taking that shit off. I'm assuming. Ooh, that's cool. That's super cool looking. It's the Invisipatch. Why would anyone be like, why would you be embarrassed about using a nicotine patch anyways? Isn't it a good thing? Why aren't you like, oh, I'm not supposed to touch it? Shit. I've already broken one of the rules. I'm not very good at this game. But yeah, like, if someone saw you in a nicotine patch, would you be like, yeah, I'm trying to quit? And would they be like, oh, that's awesome? I didn't see why that would be embarrassing. You know, people get embarrassed by weird things. Alright. The only bit of skin I can reach right now is one of my boobs. So we're gonna go with a chest application. Boob application. I wonder if there's anything about putting them on tattoos. Trying not to touch the sticky side. ASMR nicotine patch application. Oh, actually. Cool. Check it out. You can't even see it. It's like invisible. The Invisipatch. And that's just a slightly shinier snake. Okay, there you go. Very first nicotine patch ever, and hopefully the end of the last of my addictions. Not that I had many. Pretty boring, but booze is pretty hard to kick. Like really hard to kick. It was easier when I got pregnant, but it was like recently really hard. But I haven't really gotten addicted to anything else. Maybe buying books. I was definitely addicted to buying books. Every time I went into a bookstore, I couldn't walk out without 4 or 5, none of which I ended up reading anytime soon. They just stack up. Maybe that's what I was addicted to. I loved the stacks. I love looking at the stacks of books. Feeling like I was being surrounded by potential knowledge or escape. Yeah, no. That's what I'm wondering about with the patch is whether it's all just a nicotine addiction, or is it largely psychological? Is it the, wanting to take a break, having, it's as close to freedom as I get. The only time I'm able to be by myself for 5 minutes and get outside is when I'm having a smoke. So I'm curious if I'm curious if I'll be able to curtail the psychological as well as just the chemical. Celesta, you're a bit loud, honey. You're a bit loud, sweetie. You should just be a little subtle thing. Do you have any effects on you? I don't think you do. No. That distortion sounds awful. What's up? Okay. My little illicit baggie of electric sharpener erasers and spare batteries. Alright. Into the jaws of death we go. Too long because you're just gonna break it off. Get in there. Let's do this. And if there are any side effects from the nicotine patch, you're gonna get to see them live on stream. How exciting is that? Maybe I should give my address to the internet so someone can call a doctor if I need it. Isn't that like, you're supposed to be super cagey about stuff like that, but man, like, everyone's information is everywhere, and I'm sure someone has already paid money to get stuff like my address and name and credit card details and all that from the dark web. It's so easy for the wrong kind of people to find whatever it is they want to mess with you and make your life hell. But it's like, maybe I should just go the other way. It's like, here it is, guys. Can you please form an orderly queue? You will all have a chance to make my life miserable, just one at a time. Then I know who to thank. I love drawing with an eraser. I first discovered it how much I enjoyed it, especially for like hair and fur, when I was 13 or 14, and we had to do this self-portrait for a junior high art class, and I was doing mine in graphite and pencil because I loved working in it. And it was like, I had to be huge. It was like this massive A2, A1 portrait kind of thing. And I was looking at my hair going like, how the hell am I gonna do this? Like, there's, long white bits where the light reflects and dark bits, and that's when I worked out that I could like take an eraser and cut into it grooves so that I had effectively like a hairbrush, like a pencil brush setting in Photoshop, right? Like, but analog in the real world. And I did all of my hair that way, and it looked amazing. It looked really good. And discovered these guys. Wasn't entirely sure how well it would cut through the Prismacolor, which is the kind of brand of pencil that I'm using, color pencil. But it's, it's cutting through okay. Like what we're seeing underneath is color from the original compositional sketch using the alcohol ink pens from Kmart. Not the super expensive $5 a pen bullshit you get from an art shop. No, it's the massive 128 piece set that you can order online from Kmart for like $60. And I've tried all the really expensive pens, like the proper brand, art school supply pens, the professional branded pens, and the Kmart ones are great. And by far my favorite, so budget wins. Budget wins. And the pens create such a beautiful thin stain on the paper. Like there's no physical residue, there's no clumpy pen ink or anything that is going to interfere with the colored pencil. It's, once I'm done with my compositional sketch, it's a flat, it still has the surface quality of virgin paper, but I get this really cool undercoat of color that comes through when I use the eraser now and when I use the scalpel later. Sorry, Celeste, you're still bothering me. Celesta. Sorry, Celesta. But yeah, you're still bothering me, honey. I don't like you. Today battery just not working. I like the notes, but the sound of it compositionally with everything else is grating on my nerves a bit. Yeah, the whole concept of working negatively instead of additively. So taking something, creating an illustration or an illustrative process that depends on taking something away rather than adding something. I find knowing that I'm building up layers of medium that I'm gonna first erase into and then later cut into and scrape into using the scalpel. It gives me a little bit more freedom to not worry about maintaining my white space. I can be a bit more free to experiment and lay down thick swaths of color that I can let myself go a little bit and get into the rhythm of music and let my lines and my gestures be just a bit more wild, and knowing that I'm going to come back and effectively edit using the eraser and scalpel to bring my highlights back, or to bring my lighter areas back. And giving myself a chance earlier in the process to be a bit more messy and free in my pencil strokes means I actually end up with some quite cool, unplanned shapes that can often become something else in the image or influence the composition and sketch in some way. I like having opportunities for mutation. I like having opportunities for mutation in my art. So, it's developing as per normal, but something about the process or the technique or the environment alters it from its original path, and it has a chance to become something new. It's probably my favorite part of making art. It's not even knowing what I'm creating until it's been created. I'm glad that I'm doing it now, because 100, 200 years ago, someone might have been like, she's a witch. She's clearly channeling things from the other side. What do you mean you don't know who you're drawing or what they have to say? Are you speaking to the ghosts of our past relatives? Summoning the dead? You're a necromancer. There you go, a bit of a side chain helps with the celestial. Here and work one layer below the top layer of fur to get a sense of one passing over the other. Ooh, that really hurts my hand. Ow, 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 ow. Owie, ow, ow, ow. crampy hand, ow, that means my hand really hurt, ow, that means my hand really hurt, ouch, 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 ow, ow, ow. Okay, just got to stretch my cramping hand, my cramping hand. Kind of hard to do art when your hand's cramped up, you know? Well, if I'm going to stream at a slightly lighter time, I have to change when I have my meds so that the Parkinson's medication is not wearing off like right now, and the rigor mortis is setting in again, which is stiffness. It's like brandykinesia or something. I cannot remember how to pronounce it, but I just call it rigor mortis. You feel like you become all stiff and curled, and your whole body feels like a Charlie horse cramped, basically. Everywhere. Oh, owie. Well, I can't do very much more if my stupid hand is cramping. I end up having to try this again tomorrow with a later time slot, and just have my meds when I wake up at 3 a.m. My hand really hurts. My hand really hurts. Okay, rather than just sitting here singing about my hand hurting, I might wrap up way early if I'm streaming for like less than an hour, and try this again tomorrow, but be more strategic in my medicating. Take my medication early enough to be setting in about now rather than wearing off, so I don't debilitate myself. When I first became symptomatic, the hardest part of developing young onset Parkinson's symptoms was losing the ability to draw. Like, I couldn't. It's like both the mind map, muscle memory was just gone white. So no coordination, let alone hand-eye, and then just the cramps, like now, just made it too difficult. Like, it wasn't even that it was difficult to work. I just couldn't uncramp my hand enough to hold a pencil. But modern medicine is awesome. Look at me. Look at me now. Look at me go. I'm up and doing things and complaining about my hand cramps just because my medication schedule. So let's fix that and try this again tomorrow. Also, reporting in on side effects. Looks like about 40 minutes after applying the nicotine patch, I am feeling way out of it. Like, woozy, drowsy, just kind of like, whoa. Bit of a space cadet. Which is concerning because I have to drive to daycare very shortly. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking shit and take my dead man's hand. That works so well, especially with gloves. Take my dead man's hand and my musical pain experience, and wish you would do goodbye, Vita Zen, Faux shizzle my nizzle. Have a good day, everyone. Bye. 5, 4, 3, 2. Ooh. Let's see who's live on Twitch right now. Let's just shut it all down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.